Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with a huge update as it concerns Dolph Ziggler and the WWE not seeing eye to eye, not reading out of the same book. There is some conflict, there's some friction, there's some heat between Ziggler and the WWE. And like I said, it doesn't seem like it's going too well right now. Ziggler had an interview before SummerSlam last weekend, and he expressed his frustrations with only having a mixed tag team match at such a high-profile pay-per-view. And we know how SummerSlam, how important and significant it is. Ziggler probably thought he was going to be the world champion going into this event, but certain events that happened didn't go that way. Ziggler also was frustrated over his character's stagnation since losing the World Heavyweight Championship. Furthermore, Ziggler mentions that he envisioned either still holding the world title or remaining in the title picture at this point, which does not seem to be the case anymore. There is rumors making the rounds, and this is not yet confirmed, that Ziggler blew up at a recent WWE live event in regards to his spot in positioning and how he's so low on the card, but this is not yet confirmed. Well, you can't help but feel for Dolph Ziggler. I mean, he is one of the most gifted, one of the most physical, consistent athletes the WWE has. And, you know, either conflict, injury, not being the right time, not being the right place. Ziggler, for some reason, it just does not want to. It doesn't want to materialize for him. The rug keeps getting dragged from underneath him, and it's a catastrophic deal. It really is, because Dolph Ziggler goes out there, he busts his ass. He is just. If you're going to mold a great superstar, I mean, the only thing he needs to work on really probably is mic skills. But I mean, when you're talking about an athlete that sells, sometimes he oversells a little bit, but he always makes himself look good. He makes the superstar he's in the ring with look good. You know, he's just great all around. I mean, he's at least 8 out of 10 stars on all aspects. But every time the WWE is going to push him, every time he's going to get the top spot, every time he's going to get the World Championship, in which he deserves to have the World Championship, there's just something that happens, and it's just a sad thing. I mean, you can't really, there's no other way you can put it. Nothing I say can live up to the fact that Ziggler has earned and deserved his spot. He should have went on a long reign as World Champion. On a couple occasions where Ziggler was in the main event, he was going to be the highlight. He was going to be the one that, you know, main events and closes out the shows, and that's what Ziggler's dream to be. Because if you're in the WWE and your main focus and your main goal is not to be in the main event or be the world champion, you have no reason to be there. Because if you want to be in the WWE and you want to be somebody, you want to be a success, you go out there, you bust your ass, you put on consistent great matches, which is what Ziggler has done. But due to injuries and bad timing and just everything else, I mean, you don't want to see a guy like Ziggler leave the WWE. You know, he might be a hothead and all that, and he might have this bravado about him, and he might have this certain aura about him just because, you know, he tries to steal the show every night. But let's just hope that Dolph Ziggler and the WWE can come to terms and things can get worked out, and Ziggler can go back to being the performer we knew him to be, and one day maybe he'll be the World Heavyweight Champion, because if anyone deserves it, it is Dolph Ziggler. And had that injury not happened, that concussion, I'm sure Ziggler would be the World Champion right now. But as luck would have it, and Lady Luck is not riding on the side of Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler is once again the curtain jerker, or in the middle of the show, building up to what would be the main event when Ziggler was supposed to be in the main event. It's just a lot of issues, a lot of injuries, and it's almost like the rise and fall of Dolph Ziggler's career. I alluded to it earlier today about another superstar having a very up and down, very spiral career, and that's like Dolph Ziggler's career. It's like a downward spiral. I mean, he has the highest of highs, but then he also feels the lowest of lows. Subscribe.